It's not just beading, it's a cultural art form. Many stories are told through artwork. For me, when I'm beading, I celebrate my culture, and I'm proud of being Cree. I'm proud of my Scottish ancestry. I'm telling a story of where I come from and who my family is. I was born and raised in Norway House, Manitoba, a community that is vibrant in culture and very rich in history. Norway House was an inland trading post with the HBC, and beading was very common in my community. I remember as a child in my Granny Sinclair's old house. At this point in time, she wasn't beading, but I remember as a child going up into this little room upstairs where she kept all her beading supplies, and I remember playing with her beads. This is what I used to dig in my grandmother's beads. She had them in little tins like this cookie tin. I remember always, from that point, always wanting to learn, and it wasn't until later in life that I did take the time to learn. When I turned 50, there's something about that number that makes you really look at your life as to what you want your life to look like going forward. I had taken a workshop with Donna Glover, and in that workshop, I learned the one needle beading technique and how to make a pair of moccasins. That was the start of my passion, and it was something that I fell in love with. It took me back to my childhood, remembering being in that little room, going into these tins and seeing these beads, needles, beaded vamps that weren't completed. It's in the blood, it's a part of who I am, and I'm very proud knowing that I had taken the time to learn. And when I learned, it was something inside me came alive. It's something I can't explain. When a project, a beaded piece is all completed, you look at it and sometimes you can't believe that you created that beauty yourself. And when I say beauty, I mean the beauty of Indigenous traditional beadwork, floral beadwork that I'm very proud of. Any beadwork that you do, you envision your beadwork, and the inspiration can come from, other pieces that you've previously made. It can come from the land. This piece that I'm working on right now are a pair of gauntlets. After learning beaded moccasins, it was really important for me to learn the mittens, the gauntlets, the mucklucks. I've done some beaded art, frame beaded art, but what's really important to me is to learn those old style traditions. I'm always learning. Danzigina?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you too. Come on in. You ready to bead?
Yes.
It's very important for me to pass on my knowledge and share my knowledge of beadwork. I always say I practice it. It's not my art form, it's the art form of my ancestors. The paper was brown because that's all they had at that time. They didn't have copy paper, right? And that knowledge at one point in time was almost lost. The last 5-6 years, there has been this resurgence in beadwork, which I'm very glad to see that because it's an art form that's important. It's one thing of my culture, one of many things that I'm very proud of, that I'm very proud to practice this and share what I learn from others with others to keep this art form going. Good beadwork, normally you can move it this way and that way. When you first learn, you're learning tension. I find teaching very rewarding. I enjoy sharing the art form. I enjoy seeing the excitement on the students' faces when they've completed a project. It's very important to share the knowledge so people understand when you're purchasing Indigenous art forms, you're purchasing more than just beading. You're purchasing a labor of love. You're purchasing a culture. It's changed my life in so many positive ways. I'm more focused as a person. I'm calmer. Sharing the art form, I'm sharing a part of myself, being a Cree woman. I'm sharing a history from my ancestors. an art form that I hope never dies down again.
Thanks so much for watching this video. If you'd like to see more stories from your community or across the country, be sure to follow Shaw Spotlight on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel.